What's up, my knights? It's Logger Dragon Knight here, and welcome back to part 6 to What If Naruto Was a Full Uzumaki. Last time we let off, the getting teams were preparing for the Chunin exams, and uncover a secret plot. And now let's begin. And Team 8 made their way to the entrance exams way earlier than the other team, so they're already there, sitting down, chatting, and Naruto sees Kin, and he gives her a small wave. She waves back. Hinata notices this, and basically asks Naruto if thinking of the gift for the helm, and Naruto blushes, and he actually made a telepathy seal that he gave to Hinata. Naruto informed her yes. She also told me that her and her friend both dreamed of them with an older me. It's almost for a while before they came here. Or she came here, so most likely it's like Kami was destined to show this. Hinata nods. Then, of course, Team 7 comes in, and boy, does they make themselves a big target for everyone else. Kabuto comes up, offers his ninja card information, and Naruto's not really paying attention. He's just chatting with Hinata. But that's when he hears something interesting. Sasuke says, "Iwewa no Uzumaki." Just as Kabuto was about to read the card, all of a sudden the card he had in his hand, and the cards he had in his hand all burst into flames. Everyone looked around to see who did it, but no one noticed that it was Naruto smirking. Then Ibiki shows up. The Chunin exams first round happens a bit in canon, though Naruto's way smarter to do stealth to get him stuff. Even the point of writing notes explaining who he detects as spies. There is Kabuto and his team, but he also detects a high level of chakra, even though it's suppressed from the female grass ninja, but also smells snakes. Now, as we get to the final question, Naruto is still asked the same as Ibiki, and Naruto says, "It doesn't matter if I'm promoted or not. If I'm not prepared physically and mentally to take this exam, there's no point of me even trying to be a shinobi, or to go to my goal. And that's why I will never back down on my beliefs." And with that, a lot of teams rallied behind Naruto. Ibiki said, "Congratulations, you all pass." And of course, Tamari asked why, and before Ibiki could explain his whole torture thing, Naruto walks in front of the class, removes his cloak, and you see Scar sees a genjutsu that to everyone else was turned off, but Naruto turns on to prove it. It scars along his arms, legs, chest, even right above his heart, a fist-shaped scar. Or not knowing that Naruto would actually get a scar there later. And Naruto said, "Because unless you're prepared physically and mentally, and also being a strong leader type as a Chunin, and able to deal with the horrendous of a shinobi life, there's no point of being a shinobi." In Shinobi nods. Then Anko shows up, and she says, "Really, Ibiki? 44 teams? And Ibiki said, "Good crop this year. In fact, it wasn't because the second round and had them fight, we could possibly have of 20, maybe 30 of this group being promoted." Good. Then, and Anko says, "All right, meet tomorrow at the Forest Training Ground 44, the Forest of Death." Now everyone exits out. Naruto slips a note to Anko that Ibiki notices. They both read it. It says, "Check the bottom of my paper. There's a seal there with information." They do, and they learn about Kabuto. Next day, while Anko was explaining the Forest of Death and that stuff, Kiba got cocky, and the whole scene with like how Anko in canon through the kunai Naruto and licked his lip. She does that with Kiba. Naruto's just chuckling. Just as the grass shinobi was about to come, behind her, Naruto suddenly appears right by the shinobi with a kunai at her throat and says, "Don't even think about it." Got it? And the grass shinobi says, "Only want to do the kunai." And Naruto just grabs the kunai from her tongue and hands it to Uncle before muttering, "Sterile snakes." Of course, Anko and the grass Konoichi, aka Orochimaru, heard this. Now Naruto goes to Team 8. Where they are. And they are pretty close to where Team 7 is. Now, like events in canon, Team 7 get their... Team 8 get this scroll early, and they saw Gaara kill that team. And Naruto, just hearing in his head Kurama saying, "Okay, something's going on here, because Shikamaru is bloodthirsty, but there's no way he would do that to an opponent who can't fight back." Kurama told Naruto, and Naruto said, "Yeah." Now, Team 8 quickly heads to the tower, and all of a sudden, Naruto hears is off in the distance summoning jutsu. A smoke appears, and Naruto says, "Let's go this way." Right. They are just as Kiba is about to be eaten by a snake. Naruto quickly flashes through hand signs quick to save Kiba, and decides since the exams, there's no point in holding back. So Naruto uses wind style, piercing spear. Makes a spear of wind, throws it hard, hit the snake dead in the head, and it dies. Nice. Naruto quickly makes a few shadow clones, has them skin the snake, and Naruto asks Kiba, where is Sasuke and Sakura? And explains that they got blown away by someone, Konoichi. So Team 8 and Kiba went to go find Team 7, while Naruto's clones were skinning the snake. Naruto thinking in his head, "I think Kaguto would like that snakeskin for his wallet." And Kurama just laughs, saying, "Aye, that toad is grumpy, after all. Besides, it's been like 100 years since he last had a wallet." And Naruto's sweat drops in his head. When they get to where Sasuke's flashing a bunch of fire jutsu at Orochimaru. And just as Orochimaru comes up from the ground and prepares to use the jutsu he used to paralyze Sasuke, Naruto yells, "Water style! Mist jutsu!" And the mist suddenly covers the field. Sasuke all of a sudden feels someone grab his arm and sees that it's Kiba, and Kiba said, "Sasuke, let's go." They lead to when Sakura is, and Shino and Hinata start healing up Sasuke and Hinata. When Naruto stands up, Shimon says, "Cool. So, the Nine-Tails brought us to alive." Naruto said, "That's right. But also," you can hear hand signs flashing. "Water style. Sticky water." Naruto blows water out on Orochimaru. Orochimaru jumps backwards, but Naruto's water hits all the trees. And then Naruto flushes hand signs and goes, "Water style. Hydro Blaster." Now this Hydro Blaster is where the person shoots it out like this, kind of like how the Fireball Jutsu is, but the water is very hot. So hot that if someone just gets glazed by it, it gives them a 2nd-degree burn. And so Naruto blows it. Orochimaru gets hit in his arm, but it tears off his face to reveal the body, and Naruto yells, "Shit! Water style! Water jet! No wait, water jet lance!" and you just see a lance appear on Naruto's thing, and Naruto throws it, and it's so fast, like a jet, just boom. Orochimaru is hit, and then it's a mud clone, and then all of a sudden you hear Sasuke yell in pain as Orochimaru bit into his neck, and then Orochimaru says, "Sasuke will come for my power." And then Naruto yells, "I don't think so." Oh, Naruto flashes through hand signs quickly, because he's mad that Orochimaru did what he did to his teammate. In fact, he's so angry that he didn't notice he's blowing a lot of chakra from Kurama. And all of a sudden, and Kurama goes, "Naruto, wait! Don't use..." Naruto goes, "Wind style! For a heavenly beast! White tiger!" Launches a destructive hurricane force in the shape of a tiger, just crashing through everything. Now, this is where Orochimaru would summon his 3 gates to block, but they're badly damaged. And Orochimaru says, "Kukuku, time to put you to sleep, Naruto-kun." As Orochimaru appears behind Naruto, grabs him, prepares to slap a fine-pronged seal on his stomach, when all of a sudden, Orochimaru just gets punched in the face, sending him crashing away. Orochimaru looks up to see who punched him, and he's surprised to see Jiraiya. And Orochimaru goes, "Jiraiya, how nice to see you." And Jiraiya goes, "Would be, if you hadn't just tried to kill my godson." At this, Orochimaru froze because he didn't know that Jiraiya and Tsunade were the godparents in Naruto. He didn't know. Oh, because he hasn't heard anything about them. And Jiraiya flashes through hand signs and goes, "Katun! Which is another word for fire style. Piercing flame." Orochimaru dodges, and as Jiraiya and Orochimaru head away from the village, head away from the 2 getting teams, Naruto picks everyone up, and they go to a log where they will spend the night. Right now, at this point, Gar's team made it to the tower, but no other team has. As Naruto sees the seal on Sasuke and says he will attempt to fix in the morning. That night, everyone goes to take shifts waking up. Next day, sound getting attack, a bit like happens before, but what's interesting is that Zaku openly stated that Kin is the team's I don't know how it's pronounced in the actual language that I heard Zaku said their kin was to them, but it roughly translates to fun relief of the group, but not in a good way. Right? So Naruto gets pissed for this, and then he just beats the crap out of Zaku, the point of basically breaking one of his arms. Now Sasuke goes in rage mode and basically actually does the same as in canon, except he breaks Zaku's other arm. Just as he's about to advance on Kin, who is down, Naruto appears behind Sasuke, slaps a seal on his back of his neck, and Sasuke just fades into unconscious. And says, "I gotta take care of this. So Dosu retreats, eats. Naruto sees Kin hurt, but definitely know what he's going to do. So, Naruto decides to use one of the best seals he has on hand, and which is an attack. Big dual-layered evil sealing method. And just in case, Naruto also put a double evil sealing method. Now, Kakashi will place his own seal, which is the evil sealing method. Now, these 3 seals would definitely be affecting Sasuke differently than what happened in canon. Now, they head to the tower, and on the way there, they find Team 10, Team 9. They all go there together. And they all arrived in time. Now, this is where things get interesting. Kabuto's team wasn't found. In fact, Kabuto's 2 teammates were captured while Kabuto escaped. Now, instead, I decided to replace Conqueror Kabuto's team with a team from, actually, I'll let you guys choose which hidden village. There'll be 3 choices. Hidden Stone, Hidden Waterfall, or Hidden Clown Village. Choose which team will replace Kabuto's team. Now, since everyone got there so early, like way earlier than expected, they have 2 weeks off. During this time, Naruto sends clones out away to his clown's compound and has them train in and that stuff, because Naruto has a bad feeling that Orochimaru isn't done yet. In a hidden part of the village, Danzo tries to sneak in with his root, but are caught by vines and that stuff. They try to break out. All of a sudden you hear a cold voice go, "So, the Warhawk has come back to attack his nest." The voice chuckles. "How pathetic." And Don says, "Who are you?" And then you see a man walk out of the shadows with a mask. But you see silver, dark red eyes. And says, "Your death." Fortunately, Danzo escaped, but all of his guys that were with him, not so much. Now, this guy made it look like he killed them to Danzo, but he actually paralyzed them, and moved the seals on Danzo. Then he took all these hidden shinobi, these root Anbu, which was about 40 of them, and basically appears in front of Ibiki while wearing the mask, and Ibiki thinks he's just an Anbu, and he hands the scroll to Ibiki, says, "Prisoners, have fun," and he disappears. Now Ibiki opens the scroll and sees the prisoners, and he's shocked. Even more so the fact that the man and acted as if he knew Ibiki for years. Now with that, I'm ending the video here, guys. Like goal for this video will be 3. View goal will be 16. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. May the force be with you till all are one, and may your will of fire burn brightly.